when Khalil Mack was coming at him, he threw a short pass. So that tells you something that he is meant.
Hello, y'all. This is it's a different type of video, and sorry for the potato quality. Roast me all you want. I don't really care. So, I am, of course, Mini14, the greatest YouTuber of all time. And I am here for part 2. That's right, the official part 2 of Michael Sark.
Wow!
I know, very exciting. So I thought today I have a few things planned. 1, to look at some videos from Michael. 2, predict the Bears' 2020 record. 3, just make fun of Michael Stark. That's all. It's going to be a pretty good day. I hope you guys enjoy this video because this is going to take me a while to edit. I'm going to put a little bit of effort into it. Unlike all my other videos. So again, sorry for the potato quality, but it is what it is, you know? So yeah, let's get into this shit. So right here, basically what we have is Chicago Bears 20... Wait, is this the right... That's the wrong schedule. Hold on a second. Jesus. That took a while to find a freaking schedule for the Bears. For this year. The rest, all of them were like 2019. I was like, what? Why would I need that? Whatever. Okay, so I thought we would try to predict the Bears record, Michael Starkway's version to predict records, which is literally just say whether they win or lose. So, let's start out by, we'll make a purple for the ones they're gonna lose, okay? Okay, so I thought we could start out by marking the divisional games first. So, they're not gonna win any division games this year. Why? I'm using Michael Stark's logic. So, Vikings, no, they're not going to win that. They're going to get swept by the Packers. They're going to get swept by the Vikings. And they're going to get swept by the Detroit Lions. So, we got 6 games out of the way. They have 10 games left. They lose week 1. They probably get blown out 40-0. Mitchell Trubisky gets benched for Nick Foles. Week 2 against the Giants, Saquon runs all over them, and they lose a blowout where they don't score a point. By the way, we're using Michael Stark logic, so they're losing because I said so. That's why they're losing. Atlanta Falcons, Matt Ryan and Julio is going to expose that shitty-ass defense that's not even... 0-3. Starting out 0 and... I can't make a 3. Okay, next game against Indianapolis. Phillip Rivers, Marlon Mack come in, Jonathan Taylor. They come and expose you with T.Y. Hilton. That's 0-4. Tampa Bay, enough said. We don't even need to explain that one. You guys suck ass. You're not going to win that. Carolina Panthers. I could see this one being a close one just because it's a toilet bowl. But in the end, Carolina comes out. Teddy Bridgewater just hits up Robbie Anderson and Christian McCaffrey for over 300 yards. At L.A., no need to explain. Jared Goff, Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, Cam Akers, you're not running on them. Saints, I don't even need to explain that one. You lose. Tennessee, you lose. Now, your last 2 games of the season, the Texans. Okay, so the Texans have Deshaun Watson, so that's the quarterback you guys could have drafted over Mitchell Trubisky and Patrick Mahomes. You obviously lose that one because you guys suck ass and you can't win against good teams. Now, Jacksonville, this is going to be the toilet bowl of a century. This is the toilet bowl right here to decide who the toilets of the NFL are. The O, and at this point you'd be 0-14, so the 0-14 Bears or the 0-14 Jaguars. Now, this is a very intense matchup. I could see it going either way. I could see, goddamn, Gardner Minshew throwing for 500 yards and, by your logic, 40 touchdowns against a team. I don't understand that. But, yeah, that's one way it can go. I guess the Bears could win somehow. But I'm just going to say, just because I feel bad, that you guys are going to win that. So that leaves you with a total record of... That gives you guys a total record of 1-15. Sounds like winner quality right there. And why is this going to happen, you ask? You ask Mini14 why the Bears are going to go 1-15. Why are they only going to win to Jacksonville? Because they suck, and I'm using Michael Stark logic. And I don't give any explanation to anything. I just say they lose, and that's what's going to happen. 1-15 Bears. That's my predictions. And that's going to be the title of this video, too, is Bears go 1-15. Shut up, Michael. So that's it, yeah. 1-15. You heard it here first, folks. Don't come crying to me when you guys are 1-15 and lose to the Jaguars. for last place in the NFL. So basically right here, we are going to be reacting to some Michael Stark. Good old Michael Stark, my favorite YouTuber. I'm pretty excited for this, actually. So this is the second part, Michael. So we're going to go with... This is when Michael thought that Davante Adams had a hurt toe and that he was hiding something. Apparently he tore his ACL and came back in a day. So let's watch it together.
Today was a injury report. Let's see who's injured. Oh, Davante Adams is injured? Ugh.
Yeah, and he's still out the rest of the year. I forgot. I guess the Packers forgot to tell you that Davante Adams isn't playing the whole year because he tore his ACL, you know.
But let's get into today's video. By the way, go subscribe if you are new. I've been a little bit lazy lately when the NFL season starts, but I'm gonna get into this news report that I have about Davante Adams getting injured. So the storyline is Aaron Rodgers was throwing his deep balls. You know, Aaron Rodgers, you know, is like a gambler. All of a sudden, he likes to take deep throws, and it was.
What the fuck does that even mean, dude? Aaron Rodgers is a gamble. If you're trying to reference him throwing deep balls, I'm pretty sure he's thrown quite a few deep balls in his career. So I mean, that's false right off the bat. But
He was in double coverage of the safety from the Chicago Bears. If you don't know him, Adrian Amos, the former safety from Chicago Bears.
who you guys said, haha, Clinton Dix was better than? Fuck you guys.
Yeah, he was in double coverage with Davante Adams, and I'm not the smartest person in the world, but
No, you are not. By no means.
why would you throw a guy in double coverage and it got picked?
Does Michael just have like a bird's eye view of every single Packers practice? I swear to God, he knows more about what goes on in practice and what happens during the Packers season than the Packers players and staff know themselves. It's quite weird, to be honest.
This is not the only pick Aaron Rodgers has thrown in practice. He threw a pick against Christian Kirksey, like maybe it was like yesterday or 2 days ago he did it. But Davante was getting hurt. His leg was suffering.
Davante's leg was just in so much pain, man. That's why he came back a day later.
You know, it's the same injury he had last year, but the Packers are saying, you know, it's something fine. It's nothing really too injured to be concerned about. Yeah, I don't believe that.
Why don't you believe it, Michael?
Trying to hear that, Packers. Now, well-being, how long will Davante will probably be out for?
Considering this video was made August 19th and it is September 6th, and he was back a day later, I don't think he's going to be out very long, Michael.
If they make him stay, he's possibly going to get hurt again. It's possible he could get hurt again, but as from what the Packers are saying, that's not very too much of a it's not very too much of an effective injury.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What the fuck did you just say?
But this is what they didn't. This is why you draft a wide receiver. Like, you can't rely on undrafted, unproven people to to make your team look good. You don't rely on that.
Can I just say one thing, that Michael Stark saying fucking like really turns me on a lot. Damn.
Rely on Lazar and unproven. Like, I don't know who's gonna be number 3. It'd probably be, I don't know if MVS is a bum now. If the Packers don't get Antonio Brown, then Aaron Rodgers, this is his last season.
Why is it just... This is what I mean. Michael makes these wild claims and has no evidence to back it up. And he's just like, if the Packers don't do this, they're going to lose this game. If the Packers don't get Antonio Brown, who suspended the first 8 games of the season, then they're not going to win any games. Your daughter's... Shut the fuck up, Michael.
But, as I said before, Aaron Rodgers is not like the front office. He's probably going to make these key mistakes just so he can get traded. pick off by Adrian Amos, throwing it into double coverage to make it tough, and it got picked. Plain and simple. Devontae can't catch them all. Devontae can't catch them all. I kind of laugh
No.
at that. I make my own jokes.
We know you do, because nobody laughs at your fucking shit.
But all in all, like, what do the Packers do if this is a very serious injury with Devontae?
It's very obviously not serious, considering it's 2 or 3 weeks after, and he was back a day later to practice.
Because Devontae's been out with a lot of injuries before. They could go get Taylor Gabriel, but
Not really. He's had like a concussion and a toe injury, and that's basically all I remember. A few concussions, but so has every other NFL player. You know, Allen Robinson has been out before from injury. Isn't that crazy?
Taylor Gabriel has not been the same route runner he was on the.
I don't want bum-ass Taylor Gabriel. Even now, I don't want him. I'd rather take any of our undrafted, unproven wide receivers over any of your shitty trash can leftovers.
Let's be for real. The last time we saw the Taylor Gabriel was probably his time on the Atlanta Falcons. But there's really no option. But Antonio Brown's probably going to be is already suspended for the first 8 games, so I'm not sure if the Packers would want to take a gamble on it.
No.
You know, I think they should wait till like week 8. Week 8's probably the trade deadline to maybe sign Antonio Brown, maybe get Desmond. Actually, no, Des Bryant will probably go to the Ravens as far as I'm concerned. But I have a feeling that Aaron Rodgers is just looking shitty at practice just so he can get traded.
Michael, you're a fucking retard, actually. He's actually been really good in camp as of anywhere. And if you've looked at camp recently, he's looked the happiest that he's looked in a while. So I don't know where this narrative that fucking he's trying to play like shit on purpose. That makes no sense at all. I guess then Mitchell Trubisky just always wants to get traded.
And plus, I need to see if that Jordan Love kid will probably be, if this Jordan Love kid is good as Packers fans say. I need to see if he's good in the NFL. I understand he's sitting for this season, but if I was the Packers, I'd trade Aaron Rodgers next year because not only did we take a quarterback, we traded up to get him. And they should trade Aaron to get a first rounder out of him, if just in case of the Jordan Love pick doesn't.
Let me tell you all that I am so very glad that Michael fucking Stark isn't a general manager in the NFL. Michael would probably destroy a team from the inside to the outside if he was a general manager.
Jordan Love doesn't take a step up or notch. There's a lot of but that's what I'm going to report on for the Packers. Yeah, I'm a little bit sorry, you know.
So that's all for our first video. We might look at 1 or 2 or 3 more videos and comment on them. So yeah, let's check this out. Okay, so we're back. So the next video that we're going to look at. We're going to look at... I watched the Exposing Mini 14 video before the NFL season starts. I couldn't even hear him, so we're not going to watch that. Packers prediction update 88 still. 88. I don't know what that means.
What's good, everybody? Michael here today with another video here. I'm going to be doing an updated Packers 2020 predictions. So let's get into it. But as you know, I'm not high on the Packers. I think they took a huge step back.
No fucking shit, you retard. You think I couldn't tell?
This offseason. I think they took a huge step back. The
Bears took a huge step back. Just because, using Michael Stark's retarded logic, they took a step back just because I said so.
Didn't address the receiver problem. They didn't. They got an injury-prone linebacker, and they didn't fix their Balaga problem.
Balaga, the right guard. Fucking retard.
And their draft, let's just say, it wasn't good at all. They didn't have a good draft after all. So as you see, I expect Aaron Rodgers to tank again, but to leave.
Wait, did he say tank? Tank an 8-8 season? If he was tanking, wouldn't he be like 0-16? No, just me. Okay.
The next year, because many um many people say that Aaron Rodgers is going to stay in Green Bay for 2 years, then he'll eventually get traded. But if I was the Packers, I'd trade him next year.
This is exactly why you're not the Packers, because you're the biggest fucking retard on this planet and don't know what you're talking about. And I'm so glad you are not a general manager.
Just think about this. The more Aaron Rodgers loses, the more chances of Jordan Love starting next year, because they know they don't want him. So week 1 at Minnesota, that's a loss. You kind of know this by now. I give home field openers the W. You kind of know this by now. I usually do that unless it's like a team I know that they're gonna beat. Like, for example, the Chiefs. It's kind of obvious that they're gonna sweep the Chargers.
Michael, you can't just say a team's gonna sweep somebody just because you say so. That's your problem, man. Nobody takes you seriously because you don't give evidence to back anything up, and that's why everybody makes fun of you.
And for the New England Patriots, it's kind of obvious those they will sweep the Buffalo Bills.
The Patriots regressed highly in the offseason, and the Bills got better with Stephon in extending Tre'Davious White yesterday. I don't understand how you can make that assumption just because it's the Patriots. I don't know.
But even if it was a home opener against if they were facing Minnesota and Green Bay, I would give Green Bay the win.
Fair enough.
Now, going to their Week 2 matchup, which they face Detroit in Lambeau Field, give them that. Then Week 3, they play Drew Brees in the Dome. That's a loss. You can bet your money on that already. I guarantee you that Drew Brees will torch that defense, and Drew Brees will make hell.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but again, you can't just use you gotta use some type of logic other than just your opinion. I don't care that you like or dislike the Packers. Give me some fucking logic to this shit. And don't use your dumbass logic to explain why we're gonna lose we're gonna go 8-8 and lose 8 games to some scrub ass teams. I don't know.
For that Packers defense. Week 4, at Lambeau Field with the Falcons, that's a dub. Then they have their bye, which could affect them, which I don't really like early buys in the season. That could affect the team.
I don't give a shit.
At Tampa Bay, that's a loss. I kind of see Tampa Bay winning 10 games at the bare minimum. That offense is updated with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, and training to get Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a high believer on the defense, but if the offense can torch that Packers defense, which I know they will, with LaShawn McCoy.
Ooh, LaShawn McCoy.
And there's really nothing to tell. And plus, it's in Tampa Bay, so Week 7 at the Texans, that's a loss. At home at Minnesota, at home versus the Vikings, that's a win. Week 9, going into Levi Stadium, facing the NFC champion, your NFC Championship opponent from last year, the 49ers, that's a loss. You're going to get blown out again.
Imagine making fun of somebody that got to the NFC Championship when your team didn't even make the playoffs.
Against the Jaguars, that's a dub. Jacksonville's already moving on from their quarterback. Week 11 at Indianapolis, that's a loss. I'm very high on Indy this year.
You're very high on the Bears also, so that says a lot.
With Phillip Rivers. If he doesn't do anything, then he needs to retire. Now, Week 12 is a Sunday night football game. It's a night after Thanksgiving. I don't expect the Bears to sweep.
You're right, the Bears aren't going to sweep us. We're going to sweep the Bears. I could see us sweeping the Bears and the Lions and Minnesota getting a Week 1 win. That's what I predict for the division. So 5-1 in total.
The Packers. I think they'll just get one. They will split with each other. Week 15, not week 15, week 13 against the Eagles at home. That's a win. Week 14 in Detroit. That's a loss. Week 15 against the Panthers in Lambeau Field. That's That's a win. Week 16 versus Tennessee. That's a win. And then you need to win one game, and then you're going to be a playoff hunt, a playoff spot, not division title, but playoff win.
That's all I have to say.
But you need a playoff berth. And that Week 17 at Soldier Field, that's a loss. And I have the Packers going 8-8 and being second in the division.
This is exactly why nobody gives a shit about your predictions, your shitty-ass predictions, Michael. You give no reason to that whatsoever. You just don't. No, the Packers aren't going 8-8, and you're literally the most biased, stupid fuck I've ever seen in my life. Even Bears fans agree that we're still going to do good. Even if it's a regression at 10-6, we're still going to do good. What the hell are you guys going to do? Nothing. What the hell have you done? We got Jimmy Graham. Shut the fuck up.
I know a bunch of Packers fans are going to be saying, "Oh, he's a hater, he's biased." Okay. Come back at this video.
You are.
Like in December, like late December, or...
Mark that down. I'll come to this video when the Packers are in the playoffs at the number 1 seed, and the Bears are at the bottom of the division behind Detroit, 4th place, at 1-15, with their only win being against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I cannot wait. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the next video. 10 days until the Packers fans come to reality. This should be a good one.
Good, everybody. Michael here today with another video. Subscribe. You ain't gonna be good as you think you are. Why? Tired. You ain't gonna be good as you think you are. You're winning, as I predicted, 8 games. But there's a chance you could win 10 games. I'll be nuts. You might win 10 games, but I'm not gonna.
How do you jump from 8 to 10? I could be nice and give you 10 games. Okay. Whatever.
Say it's gonna be another 13-3 fluke season. I'm tired of explaining why.
Nobody cares for your explanation because you don't give an actual explanation. All you do is you say, "This is why the Bears are the best team in the NFL and the Packers are going 8-8. So yeah.
I'm tired of explaining why they're not gonna win the division. I'm tired of explaining. We learned one thing, the guys. And these two people, I'm concerned Sam Olsen is also a Packers fan because he would have never had any reason. You all know I rarely shit on the Vikings, and he's a Vikings fan, and I'm convinced he's a Packers fan. Otherwise, he wouldn't be shitting on me saying, "Oh, I might be a Vikings fan, and I'm a Vikings fan, but I can at least admit Rodgers is good." Yeah, he was good, but he's not good anymore.
Michael, please do us all a favor and end it. Not your life. End the bad criticism. The retarded parts. No, if there's Vikings fans admitting Sam Olsen's in our group chat on Instagram. If there's Vikings fans, shout out to him, by the way. Sam Olsen, you're a goat. If there's Vikings fans that literally are agreeing that Rodgers is still good, because he is. Because there is nobody in this entire world is saying he's not good, except you, by the way. So that, yeah, no. When people are admitting that from other rival teams, I think it's time to rethink your entire existence of anything, because you might as well just give up, because you're not making any sense whatsoever.
He doesn't have it anymore. He needs to retire.
Bruh.
Michael, Aaron Rodgers' worst season by far, statistically, was this year. Still had a 13-3 record. Still had better numbers than Mitchell Trubisky, who's supposed to be the Bears' best quarterback of all time, who you picked over Rodgers. What does that tell you? Your quarterback is such a fucking trash can. Out of the quarterbacks that came into the league between Watson, Mahomes, and Trubisky, you traded up to the second pick to get Trishitty. You traded up to get a quarterback who seriously might be one of the worst starting quarterbacks in the league right now. You traded up for that, to the second overall pick. A second overall pick was worth on Watson or Mahomes. A second overall pick was not worth on Mitchell fucking Trubisky. You could have got Trubisky in the goddamn fourth round. If you want to talk about Jordan Love, Jordan Love hasn't even played a goddamn snap of football, and we already know he's better than Mitchell Trubisky. That's sad, dude. So I don't know what your problem is with Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers in his sleep is light years ahead of Mitchell Trubisky in any way at all.
They drafted Jordan Love because Aaron Rodgers is washed. I'm convinced you're not even a real Vikings fan, to be honest. Vikings fans don't talk good about Aaron Rodgers.
Game recognizes game, Michael. Just because you're a fucking retard doesn't mean other people are retards.
They don't say how good he is right now. And as far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't even be defending the Packers, because Packers fans troll you guys how you went to 4 Super Bowls and didn't even win a single one. So is there any reason why is there any exact reason that you're defending this shit? Come on, man. And
because he has a fucking brain, unlike you.
That account is, I know Sam is buying that account. I already lined him up. I already know he's doing this again.
You act like this whole entire firing range thing is something that people should worry about when nobody cares. Seriously, I still don't even know what it is to this day. And do I care? No, I don't. I don't really care at all. I don't know if I've been lined up or gunned down, whatever it's called. But you literally make a video on somebody, a shitty quality video with terrible music behind it, rock music, that you can't even hear your fucking voice, and you call that the firing range. Michael, do us all a favor and, never speak of that shit again. I don't even know what it is. I don't even think anybody else cares or knows what it is. See, there's a difference between us. I have a fan base, Michael. I have fans who want to see my content. Who the hell do you have? You have people subscribe to you for the memes, to make fun of you because you're such an utter fucking retard. If people like making fun of you, you think people like your content, you are dead wrong. Go ahead and look back at all your videos and the past 40 videos you've made, and add up all the dislikes to all the likes. And see, I guarantee the amount of dislikes to likes, I'd say, is at least 10 times the amount of dislikes to likes. I guarantee that. I would put all my savings, my earned money on that shit, okay? So yeah, go ahead and look back at those dislikes to likes and come back here and tell me, okay? Who enjoys your fucking content?
My attention, and he's got it, and I'm not giving it to him anymore. I'm not giving it to him.
You're giving it to him right now, you retard.
He should have never made that. It's stupid. It was a stupid idea. I don't know who.
It's not a very stupid idea. I actually really enjoy the Michael Stark clown account. I love it. Yeah. It's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Whose idea was to create that account?
Obviously Sam's, if he made it, you fucking imbecile.
But I'm pretty sure they're gonna regret it 7 months from now.
Why would 7 months from now somebody regret making fun of you? You're a fucking retard. That's never going away, Michael. Sorry to say.
Doesn't matter how many times Instagram takes down the account. It's always gonna come back. Version 3, version 4, version. It's gonna go. I can terminate it 9,000 times. It would say version 9001. Instagram is gonna get and this is what the other. Why does Instagram not? Why is Instagram allowing this account to be active?
Because it's allowed to be up. It's fair use. Just because somebody's making fun of you and you don't like it doesn't mean they have to take that they have to take into consideration every single one of your goddamn demands, Michael. It's not as simple as just blocking somebody and getting rid of their account. It's not as simple as just lining somebody up to the firing range or whatever and just completely getting rid of them. That's not how that works, Michael. Sorry about that. Just because you want somebody's account down does not mean Instagram's going to give a shit what you want, dude. You are not their leader. You cannot tell them to take an account down and they'll take it down. That's not how that works, Michael. You should know this. You are not the king of everything. You do not get always what you want. Cry. I don't care. That's just how life works, man. You're not always going to get what you want. The Bears sucking ass for 40 straight years? Sorry. I don't feel bad for your stupid-ass organization. When you draft people like Mitchell Trubisky over Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson and expect them to be good, I don't feel bad whatsoever.
On Instagram, that account should have been terminated yesterday. Matter of fact, that account should have been terminated right now. But I'm sick and tired of this shit.
Stay mad.
Now, going to the Mini 14, dude. When I watched his old 30-minute video again, but he already has his own funeral service coming up soon.
What the fuck is my funeral service, man? Oh my god. Why? Because you made 28 million videos on me that didn't even equivalent to one of mine on you? Sorry.
If you don't, well, I'm tired of explaining why the Bears are going to do good this season.
They're not, you fucking retard.
I'm tired of explaining because I feel like y'all just don't want to hear it. You just want to have your little, oh, the Vikings and Packers are going to battle for the first division.
They are.
And the Lions and the Bears are going to fight for the bottom division. Y'all.
I don't think they're going to fight for the bottom. I think the Bears are automatically locked a spot for 4th place in the NFC North, so yeah.
Y'all acting like that's going to happen. Y'all really think that Aaron Rodgers still has it for the next 2 years until...
The dude went 13-3 last year. I'm not too worried about anything.
That Jordan Love kid starts? What?
That Jordan Love kid is still better than your starting quarterback right now.
What weapons does he have? What weapons does he have other than Devontae? Name me one weapon he has. Name me.
Lazard. Alan Lazard. Easily. He's a big breakout candidate this year by many NFL analysts. Look it up. I'm pretty sure Peter Schrager, Kyle Brandt, what's his name, Nate, the dude from Good Morning Football, all said that they could expect Alan Lazard to have a breakout season. So no, I don't know what the hell you're even talking about. Name me one. You've literally named every single Packers receiver in the past and just shit on them for no reason because you don't know what you're talking about.
Name me one weapon he has besides Devontae Adams.
Aaron Jones.
Name me one weapon he has. I'll wait. Name me one weapon he has. What the fuck? What? Have a wide receiver number 2. He sure doesn't have a wide receiver number 3. What the fuck? What weapons does he have? Is he just gonna throw to Aaron Jones all game? Aaron Jones can't catch. I said it once, I'll say it again. The greatest Lion of all time is Matthew Stafford. It's no Barry Sanders, it's no Megatron, it's Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is the greatest Lion of all time. Prove me wrong.
Are you fucking retarded? Like, actually? Aaron Jones has no hands. Can't catch, sorry. Did he not have a good receiving game last year where he literally went over 100 yards and, what was that, 2 touchdowns? Maybe? I can't remember. Against the Chiefs. He had a good receiving game, so I don't know where this he had his no hands things came from, but you're kind of retarded.
Dylan gonna get some reps? No.
I cannot wait for A.J. Dillon this year, by the way. Thick thighs.
AJ Dillon's probably not going to start the season. I don't know why you keep showing me Instagram foots of his leg.
I don't know who did that, but you're amazing for that. For showing him pictures of A.J. Dillon's legs. I don't know why he said foots of his legs. I don't know what the hell foots of his legs are, but...
I'm tired of it. Like, you Packers fans are just asking for another bad season.
What is another bad season? We went 13-3 to the championship last year, you stupid fuck. What did the Bears do?
Realistically, I would have you 5-11, but I'm being realistic here. Aaron Rodgers has never let his team be down 500. This is a 500 team. I'll be good and say this is a 500 team.
What the fuck are you? You have Mitchell Trubisky starting as quarterback. You are automatically an under 500 team because of that reason.
But you're not 500 teams don't make the playoffs. The Steelers were 8-8 without a quarterback, without their star quarterback.
They also have the best defense in the NFL. Yeah, I said it. Over the Bears. Over the Patriots. The Patriots lost a bunch of people in the offseason from COVID, opting out this year. So, yeah. Steelers have the best defense in the NFL as of right now. They do.
A third-string quarterback, Duck Hodges, and Juju Smith-Schuster was out, and James Conner was out, still went 8-8. Still went 500. Jared Goff, even though how much I shitted on Jared Goff on Instagram, Jared Goff went 9-7 in a bad year. Jared Goff threw 22 touchdowns that year. Yeah, he threw 16 picks, but look at the yards. He threw over 4,000
22 touchdowns is not a lot at all.
yards. That dude might have a good year next year, but he's not.
A gooder year. Oh my god. Oh, good. Okay.
Making the playoffs. He's a 7-9. He's gonna. My prediction for the Rams is gonna be 7-9 at best. 8-8 can be at best too. 9-7 at best. I'm tired. Like, I know which teams are gonna do good. I know the Bears are. I know.
Why are the Bears going to do good, Michael? Because I said so.
That Vikings team scares me. I know the Saints are gonna do well, and the Bucks might win 10 games. I'm not too sold on Tom Brady because he's done.
You just said in your other video that you're high on Tom Brady this year, and you think that the Bucks are going to have an unstoppable offense and see them winning 10 games at least.
I kind of see Tampa Bay winning 10 games at the bare minimum. But if the offense can torch that Packers defense, which I know they will, with LaShawn McCoy,
Are you fucking reading? You don't even know what you're talking about.
no. And for the Packers, you don't act like their run defense was so garbage in that NFC Championship game.
Yeah. We improved. We re-signed Kenny Clark, the core of that defensive line. Rashawn is going to play more, so that will help. That will be a big factor because he had a big training camp. Preston Smith brothers, Zadarius and Preston, are still there on the edge to contain the outsides. Christian Kirksey, who's been having a phenomenal camp, by the way. When Kamal Martin comes back, because Kamal was looking like a promising rookie, that just stacks that middle linebacker duo anyways. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Jimmy Garoppolo threw the ball 8 times that game, so let that.
How many passes did Jimmy Garoppolo throw in the playoffs against you? Oh, wait. He didn't make the playoffs.
Sink in for a moment. But just because I'm a Bears fan, I'm not allowed to talk.
You are. You just sound really fucking retarded.
Just because I'm a Bears fan. Oh, you're a Bears fan. You have no right to talk. Like, I'm tired of explaining it. So guess what? I'm drawing a line in the sand. If you think the Bears are not going to win 10 games, you're biased.
You've given me no actual reasons why they're going to win 10 games other than saying it, you literal fucking retard. I don't believe they're going to go win 10 games. Neither does a lot of people. And they're not. Sorry. You're going 1-15. Using your logic, you're going 1-15 and winning your only game against the sad Jaguars, who are tanking. You almost lose to a team tanking.
The NFL season starts statistically seven days from now. 7 days from now, the Chiefs and the Texans are going to kick off the season. The Bears and the Lions are going to kick off in about 10 days from now. Sunday night, the Rams and the Cowboys play, and we're going to see Tom Brady versus Drew Brees. I'm not sold on Aaron Rodgers, because you want to know why? Aaron Rodgers is done in Green Bay.
You're fucking retarded. Like, I cannot even react to this anymore with just not calling you retarded every single time you say something so absurd. It's not even funny anymore, dude.
Matter of fact, I don't think he should be on any other team.
Oh, wait, say that again?
Green Bay. Matter of fact, I don't think he should be on any other team.
You don't think Aaron Rodgers should be on any other team? You better have a good reason for this, I swear to God.
I don't think he should be on the Vikings, Bears, or anything. He looks like he should be retired tomorrow.
Michael, you're either putting on a really good act, a really good show for everybody, and acting like you're just this retarded, or you're literally just this fucking retarded. I'm having a hard time trying to decide what it is. Oh my God.
Aaron Rodgers could retire tomorrow, and the office wouldn't give a single shit about it. It's, you know, when your team starts off doing bad, I don't want to hear a negative thing about Matt LaFleur. Because when I say fire Matt LaFleur after he...
Because you're such a fucking retard. You're the only person that thinks somebody should fire Matt LaFleur. We should fire Matt LaFleur because he led us to a 13-3 year. Our best year by far since, 2014, 2013? So, I don't know where... You are such a fucking retard. Seriously, go stutter more, you fucking idiot. Seriously. You stutter about everything. You can't pronounce your own players' names right. You can't pronounce shit. You can't get words out. You have the vocabulary of a goddamn 7th grader, of a 6th grader, a matter of fact. You should just stop talking about stuff you don't understand, which is football. Focus on playing goddamn Outlast on your little shitty channel that nobody watches of 39. What are you at? 39 subs? Yeah, 39 subs. Go stream it for the 2 people that are gonna watch it, one of them being me, okay? I don't care. Go. Nobody pays attention to you. Nobody cares about you. You don't have a fan base. Nobody sticks up for you. Everybody dislikes your shit. What don't you get, Michael? Nobody fucking likes you. Stop trying, dude. Like, I'm just face to face. Look at me right now, Michael. Stop trying. Nobody cares.
He bash-talked Aaron Rodgers. Y'all didn't want to hear it. So guess what? You can enjoy... So go ahead and slurp Matt LaFleur. Should have been fired. Should have been... Matter of fact, he should have never been hired. They could have got Vic Fangio. They could have...
How did Vic Fangio work out in Denver this year?
There were so many coaches that they could have got.
How did any of the other rookie head coaches work out in the NFL last year, 2019? No, not good.
They could have gotten Hugh Jackson. They could have...
Hugh Jackson.
Fuck you say to me, you little shit!
The same dude that literally was on the Browns the year before that, right? Please tell me you're joking.
There were so many good coaches that they passed on, but they chose some dude that looks like he's from a South Park episode. He looks like Stan's dad from South Park. Matter of fact, he looks like Junior. I know many of you don't follow WWE. He looks like 3 years ago. I can't do a reaction because WWE will copyright. Yeah, but I will be going live during the Bears versus the Lions.
So that's it for now. Again, sorry for the terrible quality of picture for me, but I hope you guys enjoyed that video. This was just a, I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing, 50 minutes. This is a part 2, the official part 2 of reacting to Michael Stark. Michael fucking Stark. If you guys would like a part 3, which is probably gonna take another month or 2 to pump out before Michael makes me so mad to the point where I'd like to literally just end my channel and end my life. So, or he might say something stupid tomorrow. I have no idea. It all depends on if it's worth making a video about. Which, to be fair, Michael's not worth the waste of breath to put effort into a video. But so many people wanted a part 2, an actual part 2, and I felt like I just would call him a retard a couple of times and just tell him really how stupid he was for anything that he said. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button down below. Comment what your favorite part in the video was. Give me a timestamp. I'll go look at it. I'll go laugh at it with you. And subscribe and turn those post notifications on so you never miss another Michael Stark reaction video such as this one. I had a lot of fun making it, and yeah, maybe I'll make a part 3. I haven't decided that yet. I know Michael's gonna react to this video in a little bit when I upload it. But I hope everybody has an awesome Sunday, maybe a Monday, depending on whether I upload this video. It's probably gonna be Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, and that's all. I love you all, and see you guys.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all